and welcome to the Elephant Method podcast. My name is Lisa Courtney, and I will be your host today. We're going to be joined by Brunno Bezerra. He is an entrepreneur from São Paulo, Brazil. He actually manages 19 retail stores in São Paulo, and the name of the store is Lojão do Brás. He has a wonderful story to share with you about how he faced down some violent criminals, and I can't wait for him to share it with you. Thanks so much for joining us. Let's go. Okay, so thank you for
Okay,
coming to the Elephant Method podcast. I'm so glad to have you.
thank you so much for inviting me.
It's my pleasure. Now, where are you joining us from?
From Brazil,
From what part of Brazil?
currently living in São Paulo.
Uh-huh.
I was born and raised here.
Oh, wow. And what do you do in São Paulo?
I run a family business here in São Paulo. Nowadays, we are chain stores with 19 stores, and I currently manage 10 stores because it's a family business. So it's divided in four main groups, and my group runs 10 stores nowadays.
Excellent. So, what kind of stores do you run?
We sell clothes for all the family, from baby until adult. And also we have some goods for house, like pillowcase and and the bed, those kind of items.
Ah, home goods as well. Very
Home
nice.
goods, yeah.
Do you want to give us a shout out for your business name so in case anyone wants to look it up?
It is Lojão do Brás, and you can just type Lojao space Bras.
Perfect. We'll
It's
go ahead
kind
and
of
put
funny because it's in Portuguese, but I can type down if you guys want.
right. We'll go ahead and put it in the comments below. Well, wonderful. How long have you been in the family business?
Since I was a kid, I was born and raised there, so I would hide and seek in the middle of store. I I practically grow in the store, and I
Uh-huh.
started to work, help my parents when I had 14 years old. I would help them when I was in vacation on holidays from the school.
Oh, that's amazing. Now, I remember that you shared with me about a story how your grandma got you interested in entrepreneurship. Would you be
Yeah.
willing to share that with our listeners?
Yes, of course. Talking about my grandmas, I had two that were entrepreneurs. The one that I shared with you, she had a jewelry store inside our first store that my parents opened with my aunts and uncle. So they had a space in the corner, and I always would go there to receive carrying chocolate or something else.
Uh-huh.
And one day I showed her a box that I did with a stick of ice cream. So I would put all them together and get the glue and make like a box shaped. So you can put whatever you want there, and you just take and put the ceiling of the box. I don't know the word. That's, so she got really interested,
Uh-huh.
but to teach me a lesson, like uh, she told, oh, if you bring some of this, I can sell for some clients. I don't know if she was saying the truth or not, but if you bring me some, I can buy you, give you like 10 reais, $10 for each piece that you make. So it was my first contact with entrepreneurship because after that, I went to the market and bought a lot of sticks and glue and called my sister to start an industry in the laundry of my parents. So
I love
we
that story.
starting working like 3 hours, 2 hours a day, and we made like 23, 30 boxes. I don't quite remember, but I was the one that stick it all together with the glue, and my sister would make the cool part, like getting the glitter and fulfilling
Mm.
with flowers and some drawings that she was making.
And decorating. Yeah, that's
Yes, it was
amazing.
memorable because it's something that is stick to my heart since then.
About how much money did you make? I'm sure everyone wants to know. Any ideas?
20, 30, uh, 10 times 20 or 30, 300 reais, 200 reais. It was
Ah,
a lot of money in this time because we didn't have so much inflation. So it was a good money.
it sounds like it. Too fun.
Yeah.
So I love that. Now, what do you do nowadays at the business? What's your role?
My role is to basically plan all the company. I run all the sectors who administrate the business in general. My parents take parts in the buying sector. They buy the goods and they administrate it, so you don't have overstock and those kind of things. And I support all the business with technology, financial, um accountability. So I get all those parts and also the part of commercial. So I make reunion with my managers. I put some goals for them and also for the entire business.
Hmm. Yeah, you're a busy guy. How many employees do you have?
Nowadays, we are currently 400 people, but in December, we get like 700, 800 at
Almost
least,
doubles.
almost double, because
Wow.
30% of our sales are in December.
Ah, one thing that I really respect about you as a business owner is how you are with your employees. So,
Mhm.
how do you feel responsible towards your employees?
Uh, I like to think that if I treat and raise them uh, in a good way, I will have an impact in the society. So I try to push people for the best that they can and try to make the better version so they can go in the society and spread out the good examples, the good things like uh, solving minds. He always trying to solve things. So those kinds of actions and behaviors, I feel like a duty for me to the society. It's a
Hmm.
way to help improving the city that I'm living in, the country that I'm currently living.
It's beautiful. And can you tell our listeners, how do you motivate your employees?
It's a hard task to explain everything, but basically, I try to talk one on one with them
Uh-huh.
and try to get the motives they are there working and what will be the future they are dreaming. So I like a lot to like play with those kind of dreams, like what you are planning ahead to buy or helping your mom or having your own house. So you have many ways to motivate people. And the main thing for me, at least, is the pocket. But getting together pocket and dream, you get the explosive motivation.
I love that. And you have a small tool that you use that you hand out on a regular basis. What is that? It's like this big.
A small tool.
Yeah, it's something that you eat. What do you hand out?
What is it?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Yes.
Chocolate.
Yes, you're right.
I thought that's a great
Sometimes,
motivator.
yes, this motivator we use when we want to install behavior in, like, for example, we have the cashiers in the stores and they need to sell financial product and also some other kind of products. So to get a instant motivation, we use chocolate. And whenever the person do a sell, we give this chocolate. So it's easier to install habits and process of selling using this kind of tool. instead of waiting all the month to reward the person, she already forget how she did it.
Mm.
So it's better to reward in the moment that she already did this.
That's perfect. I love that example. Now, as far as business goes, who has been the most influential person in your business as far as your upbringing
Mhm.
around the entrepreneurship?
Uh, that would be my parents,
Hmm.
the both of them. Talking about my father, he came from a very poor part of the country. He started to work with 6 years old, carrying some
Oh,
luggage
wow.
around for some coins. And he had a very poor childhood, and he came for São Paulo to opportunity. So his brother-in-law called him and said, "Oh, I need you. Please come."
Uh-huh.
He just came with the clothes of the body, and he didn't ever get had money to buy a cigarette. He always told me that, uh, and he won in his way, in the hard work, working from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day, Sunday to Sunday, until things got really good, and he he won in the business.
That's amazing. I love that. And your mom and dad have been together how long?
They worked together until 2016. They sticked together like 20 years, 20,
Ah,
20 years, 20, 21
so
years.
they've only been married for 20 years?
Yes, they were married for 20 years after they got separated.
Oh, okay. So they aren't together
Mhm.
now. And so I really wanted to lead into my understanding is that Brazil can kind of be a little dangerous place in some pockets, and you had an issue with safety. Can you share with our listeners when you decided to make safety a priority at your business?
Talking about security, it was always a concern for us to protect and be safe and to avoid those kind of things. But in 2018, it happened to come four guys in a car truck, and they entered the office and they said they were delivering goods.
Hmm.
And my person, he believed them, and they got in and they surrendered him with a gun and a shotgun. I don't quite remember.
Mhm.
And they got up in the building. Um, they went in all the rooms surrounding people, and also mine. I was typing in the computer, something like that, and a guy showed up with a shotgun,
Mhm.
and he hit my belly with the shotgun. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm dead. I
Right.
almost died. So things got nervous. We went to the corridor for the treasury room, and they brought my father under a handgun,
Mhm.
and they were desperate to get inside the room. So it was a fence room. It
Mhm.
was iron fence. So I kicked it up, and I could manage to open it. Thanks God, because otherwise they would shoot everyone.
Uh-huh.
And they got the money there and got downstairs. But the good thing of this story is that one employee noticed this wrong movement,
Uh-huh.
and she went to the bathroom. So she called the police, and when they got down, the fence was closed. But when they opened, all the police got inside, and we were
No.
saved.
That's
Yes,
amazing. The police
I
saved the
have a
day.
video until today of that. It was a extra normal experience. I don't know how to put in words, but something like that.
I can't even imagine. Well, and that's actually something that helped you to decide to get married, huh? You were telling me that that's how you met your girlfriend before you
Yes,
married her, huh?
the first person to, because the case went out in the media,
Hmm.
and I was going out with my actual wife, and she was the first person to call me after everything was okay. So
Oh.
it really got stick in my heart, and I decided, I can say that I decided in that day that she would be the woman of my life.
Oh, it's so sweet. I love that.
Yeah,
And so how did you go about improving safety in the office after that?
I've made like four gates before getting inside the building. So
Mhm.
you need to identify yourself like two or three times. And I have a person just watching the cameras to open and talk to the person who wants to enter the building.
Mhm. And you feel pretty safe now?
Nowadays, yes, but I always try to install new things to avoid those kind of situations because it was very traumatic to see my father under a handgun and a handgun.
Yeah.
And I try to do as much as I can, but there and now you listen some stories, but I'm doing my part.
I agree with that. I think that
Yes,
you've done an
and
excellent
the
job.
and also the duty with my company grew with this situation because I felt like I really need to do something to improve people's life and the society that I'm currently living. So the way that I can do it is giving a better opportunities for my employees and giving examples. So that got it was a motivation for me also. I try to use it.
Well, and I think that you did an excellent job, and you're a perfect example of how entrepreneurs can really see that we need to protect our people in São Paulo in particular. Because, yeah,
Yeah.
it's, not a very safe area to where
Yeah, it
people need to be
was
aware.
like 8 a.m. when it happened, so it was in daylight.
It wasn't hardly daylight.
Yes, 8 a.m.
Oh, wow. It wasn't the daylight. So, and how do you think you would go about starting another business? I know that you and I have talked before that you would be interested
Yeah.
in expanding your company.
Yes. Maybe the model of my company, I need to watch out in other countries. How does it work? How people behavior in talking about when they search for clothes and those kind of goods that I sell.
Mhm.
But I would open something related to that so I have more information and knowledge. So it would be better for me to work in the retail area.
Uh-huh.
But I'm excited. I'm trying to look the opportunities, and who knows?
Well, and that's interesting because right now you speak at least three different languages. Is that correct?
Yes, medium English, Italian. I'm a beginner or medium. I don't quite know.
Uh-huh.
Spanish, I've studied for 2 years, but I didn't practice. And I don't use it regularly,
Uh-huh.
so I kind of forgot. But I can understand, and if I get some classes, I can come back and talk
And what's your native tongue in Brazil, just for our listeners?
Portuguese.
Portuguese, yeah.
Yes,
Very good.
Portuguese from Brazil.
From Brazil. So not the
Yeah.
one over there in the other place, huh?
No, they talk in the ancient way.
Language.
They say.
I do know what you mean. Very good. So now do you think that English will have any part in your expansion?
It has an impact on everything. To search for informations without filter of some company that I hire here in Brazil. Supposing that I didn't talk English,
Uh-huh.
I would hire some company here that would translate something that other company passed to them. So I wouldn't have the information looking through my eyes. So I wouldn't see the things through my eyes and know what exactly it is. It would be a future information that
Uh-huh.
would arrive for me.
I love
So
that.
it
Mhm.
would help a lot with that. And also to going in person, like talking in the US, if I would open there, I can go there in person and ask people, make some research with the customers by myself. I don't need to rely in someone to doing this for me.
Uh-huh. Very good. And can you tell us when you've been speaking in English, have you ever frozen halfway mid through sentence trying to grasp words?
Many times talking in this podcast,
Yeah.
it comes all the time. But you just keep talking and imagining, and the words just come out. But it's a feeling that was more frequently in the past, but nowadays it's not something that bothers me.
Uh-huh.
But when we started the class, I remember that I was stuck in more.
I love that. So, do you think your future children, because he just got married this year, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah. Will your future children be speaking in English?
absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
something that I I didn't plan yet, but uh, it's an opportunity to the kid to have access to all the world. So she will be a citizen of the world. She can choose whatever she wanna go. She don't depend on anyone, and she don't get restricted to Brazil. This reality.
Uh-huh. I love that. Now, can you tell me what's one thing that you wish you knew sooner as a business owner?
Mm, something that mm, talking about being entrepreneur.
Uh-huh. So, as a business owner, what's something you wish you knew, say, when you were 20, that you know now that you didn't know then?
Mm, that the treasuries are the fear that we have. So I would have taken psychologist or a coach to accelerate my results and my goals, to have a strict vision of where I were going. Or uh, I think it would cut a lot of path that I took,
Mhm.
because I always learned by doing things. So I lost a lot of time. So if I could talk to myself younger, I
Uh-huh.
would give this advice: go to a therapist and see a coach and define your goals and go after that.
There you go. I like that. Okay. Now, what is the best business advice you've ever received?
Best business advice. That's a good one. I don't quite remember, but something that I take always with me is to do things by myself. So even when I hired a consulting company, I try to be very present there, because otherwise things just don't move or don't get to the goal that I'm aiming to. So that's something I carry inside me, and is a cultural thing that it came from my father also. So if you want something done good, you go there and do it by yourself, or at least make it happen in the way that you want.
I love that. Now, I would also want one more piece of advice. Could you give global professionals who are interested in improving their English, how could they do that? What's a recommendation that you think would
To
give them?
improving
Mhm.
how to improve English.
Yeah, how to help them improve their English so they don't get stuck like you did previously.
uh, I in my routine, I like to read out loud every
Mhm.
day, like 10 minutes or 20 minutes, with books that I like to read. So I try to practice like this and make classes one time per week, once a week, and get in touch with the culture, with the songs, music, and watching videos, with subscription, without subscription, uh, everything that you can make to have contact with the culture. It's awesome. And go to the US, go to the UK. Practice your English. Go there. Don't be shy.
I
You
love
just
it.
need to start talking, and the things will get naturally.
That's right, exactly. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, huh?
Yes, go there and just talk whatever you need to talk.
Okay, so one more time before we go, Bruno, can you tell us the name of your company and what city you're in?
Lojão do Brás, São Paulo. I'll type here.
Okay,
Lojão
that
do
sounds
Brás.
great. And I'll make sure and include it in our chat. So I'm
Okay.
so thankful that you were able to meet with us today. And thank you for your time. You did a fabulous job.
Thank you so much. Was awesome the time spent.
Oh, it's my pleasure.